Hey darlings, welcome back to another Sunday Soul Path reading. This is going to be the reading that is mainly concentrated on guiding you in your path and your purpose on this earth, okay? So I do hope that I give you clarity, that most importantly, my advice helps you and it heals you. I hope to leave you in high vibrations after the reading. Okay, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am Dipuo. For those of you that are new, hello, hello, hello. Press the subscribe button and join the family. Would love to have you. Okay, old tennis, welcome back home. I do appreciate your shares, your likes, especially your shares. They've been helping the channel grow on a daily basis. I much appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And I'm so thankful that I've decided to offer a free reading. Okay, I'm gonna offer a free reading. We'll find the affirmation that you guys need to comment in the comment section down below. Okay, we'll find the affirmation in the reading, but I'm gonna need you to comment the affirmation or maybe share a bit of your story if you resonate with it. You don't have to always share, but you can just comment the affirmation that I'm gonna put out, and then I'm gonna pick from the affirmations, the people that have commented, which one of you to offer a free reading to. Okay, all right. So with all that being said, for the Sundays I do the cross Celtic spread. So we're going to start off with the current situation. What is currently happening? What is the basis of the situation? Actually, the basis is at a later stage. But the first card, yes, the situation, right? What's happening? Ooh, okay, we have this already. Sadness and isolation. Are we really back there again? Oh my God, you guys, what's wrong? So the situation right now is that you feel sad, you feel isolated. I feel like for some of you, it has a great deal to do with finances or with money. But there's some sadness and isolation. That's the situation. This could be someone that left you. But I really don't think it's about a particular individual. This is about you feeling like you're tired. You're tired. You're too sad. It's those vibes, man. But guess what? Do you know that a lot of people are going through that currently in the world? There's a lot going on in the world right now. Okay, second card. What is the challenge here before we say a lot of things? What's the challenge? There we have a challenge card. It's the flow. Things stopped flowing. Things are not going as they were. Okay, whatever used to work for you is not working recently. All right, and you feel like there's something about your flow has stopped, but it has to do with your creativity as well. And whether or not this was about making extra money, it required your creativity in order for the money to keep flowing in. Or whatever energy this is, the energy that has left you in sadness and isolation is no longer flowing. Something stopped flowing. And so you don't feel good. Some of you, this could be business slowing down. This could be that promotion you were promised not coming through. Okay. This could be you saving for a car and only learning that it's been phased out, or there's just something about you feeling like you're not going to get what you've been waiting for. The flow has stopped. You've stopped seeing it being possible. You something was it completed you. It made you feel safe. It made you feel secured. We'll find out what this is about, because definitely it has slowed down your path, things on your path. It has slowed you down on your path, right? You're no longer as highly driven to be on your purpose as you were before. What is the basis of the situation? What's the basis? Basis of the situation: daydreams and decisions. I have a channeled message that's going to be a short video after this one, probably. Please do check it out, because I feel like the basis of the situation has to do with that channeled message. I said you the reason why things have been stagnant or non-progressive in your life is because you've been a sinner. But until you understand what a sin really is, then you will still keep being a sinner, right? Check out that channeled message. It's quite important. It is definitely going to guide some of you, because this basis of the situation, it's like there's daydreams and decisions. You've been sinning. To sin is to miss a mark. Once again, do listen to that channeled message. To sin is to miss a mark, and you've been missing marks because you've been having daydreams, right? Daydreams are visions, and you've been making decisions from those visions, but it seems like you haven't really been following them. So what's driving the situation here is God wants you to listen to the inner voice. God wants you to follow the inner voice. Sometimes everybody around us says do this, but something in you says do that instead, and that's the voice you need to follow. And some of you have been struggling to do that because you feel like majority wins. But is it majority in your life? Because in your life, you're the only majority, or if not God. But there's no one else who's majority in your life. You should be priority as in majority, right? So I feel like you always do things, especially on your spiritual path. You do what majority says, even though majority goes against what the voice in you is saying, but you still do what majority says. And this is what's driving the whole situation. This is what's always leaving you in sadness and isolation. This is why it always makes things to stop flowing for you. Every time you don't listen to your guidance inside your heart, then your flow stops. Then you're left in sadness and isolation. Your decisions have to start to be, listen, this is the green card. It's the heart chakra card. That your decisions have to be made from the heart, as in listen to the voice in your heart. That's where God dwells. That's where God drives you mainly from. Okay, card number 4. What happened in the past? Okay, what happened in the past? What could have put you in this situation? Heart chakra. Once again, oh my God, confirmation, double confirmation. Confirmation on top of confirmation. How I like to say it. Heart chakra card. Card number 4. In the past. What happened with the heart? Terry will tell us more. What happened to your heart? But I'm also hearing change of heart. Constant change of heart. How do you expect things to go your way if you keep constantly keep changing your heart? Or you let people change your heart? They can't even change it. They just let you go against it. Heart's desires. Okay, card number 5. What is happening presently? What's happening presently for some of you? We have shine. Oh my God. God is shining on the light onto you currently, right? Do you see where the main shine is coming from on this card? If you guys can see it, it's coming from the heart. That's where the shine is coming in. This is just confirmation on top of confirmation for me, right? Because this is what I'm talking about. The voice in your heart keeps speaking, but you don't listen. And this is how you became a sinner. This is why you are dealt with the cards of a sinner. This is why you ask yourself, but God, I do everything that you said I should do, and I don't do everything that you said I shouldn't do. How am I still not seeing good results and positive? And why do I always get constant disturbances? Why am I constantly finding myself sad and isolated, right? God is saying that's because it's relating to your visions and your decisions. I give you visions, but you take other decisions. These need to be paired. They need to go hand in hand. You need to, what you see from your heart is what you need to act on. That's the decision you gotta make. And some of you, there's people set in your life, people set to disturb your path and your purpose. And these people tend to meddle with your heart chakra. They make you constantly have a change of heart, or they make you go against your heart desires or what your heart tells you. And unfortunately, that's where God dwells, right? They're trying to disturb your balance. The heart chakra card came with number 4. 4 is all about balance. So and if they can disturb your heart chakra balance, then all your other chakras are disturbed. Rest assured. If there's no balance in your heart, there's no balance anywhere else. You can be a very, very good dancer, but nothing can come out of it. Did you know that? But if you're a very good dancer with a very, very balanced heart chakra, something beautiful can come out of your dancing skills, which must have came from your root chakra and also your crown, because you have to think of a move before you do it. And after thinking of it, you must rely on your root, which rules your mobility to be able to connect with the crown and do exactly what the crown is showing it needs to be done. Your crown is your mind, right? But these people trying to disturb your heart, which will then cause an imbalance in all of your chakras. Shine for some reason, and it started with sadness and isolation, right? And it's ending, it's not really ending, but the first 5 cards, the last one is the shine card. So there's something about you asking for guidance, for help, for healing, and you're going to go through a lot. You're going to meet a lot of people, or you're going to see a lot of situations where you realize that some people don't have the best interest for you, and they don't even give you the best guidance, and as a result they've been causing a lot of, these are people that could constantly tell you about other people. Knowing these things will leave you sad, they'll leave you drained and all of that, causing an imbalance to your heart chakra. But God says you need to shine, you need to open your heart, let me in, let me guide you, because human beings, they can't guide you. You're going to end up being one of those blind people led by the blind, right? Okay, card number 6. This is the near future card. What's happening in the near future? So near future, we have joy and stability. It comes after the shine. This is when you listen to the inner voice. When you say, okay, God, you are the sun. You are the soul. So please guide me on this path. God will most definitely guide you on a daily basis. Whenever the sun is up there, you're going to know what needs to happen with your life on a daily basis. So what follows soon is joy and stability. With the crown chakra card, knowing, I'm hearing knowing, seeing, understanding, understanding, overstanding certain matters, happiness, bliss, safety, knowing where you stand with God. You don't have to know everything, but you know what you need to know at the moment, and it's a beautiful feeling, man. Oh, okay. Card number 7. That is going to be your power. Okay, what's your power in the situation? What's your power in, oh, there's a lot. What's your power in this situation? How can you change the situation around? Okay, because I feel like some of you need something to start flowing again, something to start waking again, right? And some of you, it's either your business is intertwined with your path and purpose, or your relationship, something, an area of your life can be affected currently because your path and purpose is affected. Card number 7, what is your power? You want to see your power, honey. What can you use to your advantage, which is clarity of belief. Thank you. A clarity of belief, what you believe in and is quite clear to you. Listen, you won't believe in something if it's not clear to you. This is why most people who follow certain religions ask themselves, why aren't things still working for them? They come from a lineage of ancestors that were in that religion. Their mothers, their grandmothers, everybody was in that religion. They're in that religion as well. But things are not working out for them. Because why? That's not the belief that's going to give them clarity in life. That's not where God wanted them to be. So you are fortunate. You are fortunate. You have clarity. You know what you need to do. God has been giving you these visions and these decisions. God has been showing you and telling you what needs to happen. And you're currently in an energy where God is lighting such a beautiful shine unto your heart chakra. God is speaking to you and is allowing you to speak from the heart as well, right? And you are in this vibe of having joy and stability. So your power is that you have clarity in your belief. God has shown you. This is why you believe in what you believe in. God has given you clarity. Don't let anybody else change your mind about that, right? And you see, it's right below the flow card. So don't be a Thomas. No, not a Thomas. It's that man, the man with a donkey and a son. The man that went around listening to everybody, right? What do they call, what's the word or the sentence? I forgot. But don't be that person that listens to everybody that, hey, listen, you gotta ride the donkey. And then you find somebody else. No, let your son ride the donkey. And the next thing you know, someone else on the road says, you guys, the donkey's tired, you gotta carry it. And you're gonna listen to everybody along the road doing that. You shouldn't be that person. You are not that person. In fact, God has made it clear to you several times that I'm going to give you clarity of the belief that I'm giving you. So don't listen to anyone else. There's a butterfly on this card. Butterflies are all about being reborn. Being reborn, changing to something else, something better, evolving. That's what butterflies do, the butterfly effect, right? So please, guys, you need to stand in your power, which is that God has shown you what your path is, where you need to be headed. Okay, don't let anybody else just. And you see what's happening. This is card number 8. The people around you, right? The people around you and the effects that they have on you. It says nurture, and it says dreams. It's right below the dreams and visions. So you guys really gotta. I'm just getting the energy of Goddess Isis, okay? I'm also getting the Liberty statue, okay? I'm getting the energy of Libra, all right? This is the third house card, right? This is the third card. It's a Gemini card, right? But Gemini is a sister sign to Libra. They're all air signs, right? So I'm getting that communication. God has been nurturing you. The card says nurture, and this is card number 3, the Gemini card, right? But I'm also seeing, I'm seeing the Liberty statue. I'm also seeing that is Libra energy, that is Goddess Isis energy, right? It's kind of like God saying Gemini energy, or Jehuti, rather, the spirit of Jehuti has been rested upon you so that you can be guided in your daydreams and decisions, or as I said, in your visions and your decisions. God has been nurturing you with information, or God is going to keep nurturing you. And that some people around you, they're not going to like this. They can see this about you. But here's the other reverse meaning of this. Some of you are actually nurturers. You help people make wise decisions. You could be a dream interpreter, right? You could also help people with their dreams, their goals, because daydreams are those as well. So you are a nurturer, but a nurturer of information. So rest assured, what God shows you, not everybody will see. Some of you, people that have been long in the practice that you've just recently started, don't understand or understand things the way you do. And they may have a problem. These may be the very same people that are going to want to change your mindset, change what you see, change the clarity that God has given you about your beliefs, right? And this is when you you, you got to use discernment, right? Choose who to nurture and who not to nurture, right? Card number 9, hopes and fears. Detach. So some of you are afraid that, you're going to have to isolate yourself from certain people. There's something that you and certain individuals used to have in common that is now rendered useless to your new path, your new purpose, right? Or it's not even new. It's just this thing has overstayed its welcome, or this is a situation that is expired. It's been done with in your life. It's no longer relevant. So you used to have something in common with certain individuals, and this thing that you had in common with them is no longer common in your life. It's no longer needed. It's no longer something you do, you roll by, right? This could be people that maybe you were drinking with. Okay, this could be people that you used to do certain things with, and now you no longer feel the need to do that, but your fear seems to be detached. Like, you fear letting go of people, you fear losing people, losing connections. Some connections, you're going to lose them only for a small period of time. They'll come back. Some connections will be permanently lost, and that's what it needs to be. Okay, last card. I wanna clarify this. I hear that song. That what's the song? Who keeps changing your mind, keeps changing your fool, keeps changing your mind. I'm not a good singer. You guys know that about me, but I think you know the song I'm referring to. I'll try to put it in the description box down below. Right? Yeah, but somebody keeps changing your mind. I can't wait to clarify this card. So the last ones, oh, beautiful stuff. The last card, on the position of the outcome, the final outcome is healing begins. So some of you, as soon as you start following your clarity of beliefs, as soon as you start learning what God is saying to you that matters to you in your path, that you don't let the next person impose whatever they want to impose onto you. That's when you start healing. No one can heal you but God. And how does God heal you? You have to let God in. Shine card. Now, how do you let God in? Listen to what God is saying to you about you in your life, on your purpose, right? On your soul mission. Because we're not all going to be dealt with the same cards, the same marks, the same signs and symbols. The signs and symbols are the same for everybody, but they don't happen at the same time. Do you get it? So follow your signs, follow your heart. Listen to what God is saying to you. Let's use a bit of tarot. A bit of tarot just to clarify this and that. Okay, I'm going to start with the heart chakra. As I said, who keeps changing your mind? Something or someone keeps meddling in your heart, a situation that make you go back and forth. 1 minute you know the truth, you understand the truth, you follow the truth, and you're like, okay, God, I'm not crazy, this is it. And the next minute you're like, okay, this doesn't make sense. Okay, I feel crazy, this is God, no, this can't be it. So you keep being shown what needs to happen, but you keep doubting it. 1 minute you know it's the truth, and the next minute you doubt it. What's that about? Who keeps changing your heart? 3 cards. Oh, so many. But I'm going to read them anyway. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups with the Four of Cups. Yes. And the World card. Yes. This Four of Cups explains it, right? Rejecting what your heart is saying. Not listening to it. Another fourth card, right? Another card with number 4, rather. 4 of Cups. Listening to, you see, this person is being offered a cup. They kind of like don't want it. They're rejecting it. And they seem to be looking at this. This is like someone who's saying, no, God, I wish I could listen to you in my heart, but I can't because I have a cancer. Maybe this is a church. Maybe these are pastors and bishops and whatnot, and you listen to their advice. Whatever this is. This could be a panel of advisors or whatever. This could be a team of lawyers. I don't know what do you do in your life, but you seem to be valuing other people's advice or guidance more than you are that of God. And because sometimes what God guides you to do is not common amongst other people, so you feel out or you don't want to feel out. Therefore, you just go against your heart or what the voice of God is saying you should do, and you do what everybody else would do, and that's how you become a sinner. That's how you miss your mark. That is how your soul path and purpose is disturbed. Don't do it. Don't do it. Queen of Cups, your heart, but from a feminine energy. So this could be a feminine. There's a feminine in your life that seems to be meddling with your heart. Whether this person is doing it intentionally or unintentionally, they're causing imbalances. There's the World card as well. So someone feels very responsible. There's something about something bad that happened to a feminine energy, and someone feels responsible for them or for what happened to them. And this is really, I don't know, sometimes God says, do this, that person will be fine, but you still won't. It's like you've prioritized this person so much in your life that you keep missing the mark. You keep missing the signs and the symbols that God has put in your path for you to be able to progress forward. So you've prioritized somebody. This could be a mother, could be an aunt, a sister, but someone you hold very dear to your heart, right? But I feel like, I'm going to clarify more. There's the Page of Pentacles. I feel like they're going to bless you and curse you at the same time. I want to understand. Or you feel like this is a blessing and a cursing at the same time. But your heart chakra or your soul path and purpose, it is being disturbed by a feminine energy in your life. I'm getting older feminine. Oh, these are a lot as well. An older feminine energy. a mature one. 10 of Cups. Yeah, most definitely. This feels like a homestead, like a mother. This is unconditional love. I feel like this is someone who's family, blood related to you. This could also be a spouse, right? But you got unconditional love for this person. The Ace of Cups. Some of you, your love life is blocked, and unfortunately, your love life is intertwined to your calling, your path, and your purpose. And so, the reason why things haven't been progressing forward in your life, especially in your spiritual life, it's because the next step is to be united or reunited with your twin or your soulmate, and you haven't moved on to that step, and there seems to be this female energy in your life that seems to be a problem for you to get to that step or move forward, meaning finding your mate or something like that, right? What else are we clarifying here? I told you what the problem is. That one, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I think God has been speaking to you in your heart. You know the situation of you and this feminine energy in your life. Because I feel like some of them, they intentionally don't want you to move on. They have fear of being left alone. They feel like maybe as soon as you get married or what, you're going to forget about them, or you're not going to take care of them, or they're afraid if your partner will love them and accept them, right? And treat them the way you treat them. This could be someone who's already spoiled at this point. I don't know. But someone in this situation doesn't always have to be somebody spoiled. Could be someone who has fear that they have a good relationship with their son, their daughter maybe, and someone else is going to come and change things, right? So these are the vibes here I'm picking up. What is the Shine card? Four of Pentacles, knowing, as I said, knowing, seeing, and believing, and standing in that truth, holding on to it. The Four of Pentacles is also a card of holding on to things, right? Holding on to the truth that God has revealed to you, okay? But some of you, you still find yourself constantly choosing between the world and God. The world, your calling, the world, your heart's desires, the world, and what God says you need to act on, and what the world says you need to act on. So you always find yourself making choices, making options. This could also mean what I was talking about here. Someone is going to find themselves having to choose between their love life and their parents or someone. I just want to clarify one last card. Then I'm going to be done with the reading. Honestly, I'm starting not to feel it. Nurture. Do we clarify that? Nurture. Clarity of belief. Okay. What is sadness and isolation? The first thing that I should have clarified, actually. Sadness and isolation. The Emperor. Whoa. I feel like I'm talking to somebody you're sad, but you're sitting in a very cool place right now. Like you're sad, but your surroundings are not saying sad. And that's when it becomes even more sad. I feel like you're someone who's well off. Okay, you could be someone who's well off right now. Or your place is just nice, man. Somebody wouldn't expect someone who stays there to be sad, but people don't understand. It's not about materialism. It's about what's inside the heart, right? So I feel like some of you, you could also be sad because you keep trying to build an empire, but it's not coming together as it should, or you feel like you've been waiting or working so long on this empire, it's just not coming. But there's also either an emperor that is currently sad for you not being in their life, or you are sad that this emperor is not in your life. Okay? What else? Sadness and isolation. So this could be your path is disturbed right now. You're not moving forward. You're not tapped in spiritually because your love life is lacking, or you feel like something is not right in your love life. You miss a particular individual. You've paid your cups. This person, wait, before I flip the next card, are they coming to speak about this, or are you coming to speak to them again? Or this is someone who was your lover in the past? Oh, okay. Someone wanted to teach, and I don't know, could have been you. You thought this person is meant to be someone that's going to guide you and teach you, or vice versa. And they thought you're someone that they have to offer love and be with, or vice versa. But you both seem to have different ideas of what the relationship was meant to be. So what's this about? Are they together or not? What is this? Is this cool vibes, bad vibes? What's happening here? Because what I've pulled now doesn't say much. I see two different characters. One is more interested in a spiritual journey or path or connection with the other, and the other one is interested in romantic connections, right? The Fool. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there because that is definitely saying one of you will have to just take the leap and speak about this thing, or take the leap and explain what the situation seems to be giving. One of you will have to be open about this situation. No one else can fix it up for you guys. That's the Fool card. That is Aries. That is you strategizing, you thinking, you taking the step. I can help you, God can help you, God can only give you guidance, just like I would also try to, but we can't make you do the things. You gotta do them yourself. Okay. So the full card here is this energy. Whoever sad and isolated, I feel like God saying only you can pull yourself out of this energy, because it doesn't always have to be about you being angry for an emperor or you having lost an emperor, right? It doesn't always have to be about your love life blocking your life path and purpose. This could also be that as I said, you're working on an empire and you feel like it's not coming together, right? You've been through so many. You've been a student. Okay, you've learned a lot of things, right? You've seen a lot of places. You've made a lot of alliances with a lot of people. You're just a lover of life and a lover of others, and people love you. You love them back, but there's still this sadness and isolation. You could travel a lot, but you're still lonely. You could stay in a very big beautiful house, but you still feel empty, right? There's a lot of things that could be causing you that, but God's saying, unfortunately, it's you can pull yourself out of the situation. I think you know the solution. You just don't want to go for it because it's risky or it's new to you, or we all fear the unknown. So, but God is saying, hey, listen, I gave you the rope. You decide. Are you gonna hang yourself with the rope, or are you gonna, take it down and get off that ledge or something? Now I'm clarifying. What was I clarifying? Nurture, right? Knight of Pentacles. So of course that's the nature card too. Ooh, honeys. Some of you, because God has shown you who your lover is and you keep ignoring this thing, this is something that's is going to disturb your money progress. That flow card, some of it is definitely going to be your money flow. You see, when God or your ancestors or angels want your attention and they keep telling you, talking to you, showing you these daydreams and helping you make decisions, but you still make the wrong ones, they will then mess with your money, something that will slow you down, something that will stop your flow. You're going to sit down and be like, okay, what the F is going on now? See, that's how they get your attention. So I feel like for some of you, this attention is going to be you're going to be put in this energy so you can concentrate on your love life, because your love life seems to be the next step in your path and purpose, and until you complete that step, your path and purpose will be stagnant. I hope I'm talking to somebody. What's the one last card to clarify? Healing begins. The last one. This will be something worth listening to. What's the healing card? Healing begins card. We have, so your healing starts off drastically. Aibo. Some of you, there's something that, it's a sickness in your body, right? And this sickness it's about to become, how do I call it? Like, it could even be a tumor that is growing somewhere on your body, and it's about to become a problem or cause you severe sickness. But God is going to create some sort of accident for you to end up in the hospital for something different. But luckily, the doctors pick up this big situation happening to you that wasn't detected before. So it's like finding yourself in a situation. It's almost like taking your sister to the doctor, right? And this usually happens with spiritual consultations. You take someone to a spiritual practitioner, and when they arrive there, the practitioner sees more of your situation than the practitioner sees the situation of the person you brought there, right? It's one of those things. You go to a hospital, you think you're taking your sister to the hospital, but when you arrive, the doctor looks into your eyes and say, yo, such and such is wrong with you. And when they take tests and whatnot, they find that whatever is happening to you, they spotted it at the right time. These are the situations I'm picking here with healing begins. That could be one of those things, but also this is literally saying in spirit, God is saying, hey, listen, you're going to be healed. You've discovered something on time. This is this thing I was talking about of letting people unbalance your heart chakra, people making you undecisive, right? Indecisive. What's the word? Indecisive, not knowing whether you should move forward or you should do this, don't do that. But your heart is always guiding you. But then because there's other people that you consider to know more or know better, you listen to them and you don't listen to your heart. And these are the things that get you in trouble. Okay? So I really feel like something drastic is going to happen. It has already happened, which is the chaos that I've read out here. But it brings you healing. Fire, it's also meant to be purifying. It's not just there to burn. Sometimes to burn is to purify of energies, right? If you use fire to purify earthly things, it's likely going to destroy before it can purify. Turn everything to dust so that you can remove the dust, and then it will be purified. There won't be whatever was there anymore. But in spirit, fire is meant to purify, actually. Not really in the physical realm. I've just tried to explain it now, but it's not as accurate as fire being a purifier in the spiritual realm. And the tower is there. This is Mars energy, planet Mars, aggressive vibes, right? That come with fire. And funny enough, Mars also rules, as we all know, sudden accidents and fevers and infections, right? Planet Mars energy, this one. So it starts off drastically, it starts off rough. And then what happens? And then defeat. Tools down. The war is over. Wave the white flag. Is that going to be for you or your opponents, or what is this even about? Someone has been fighting a sickness for a very long time. This sickness has caused a lot of problems in your life. God is saying it's healing in this year. This is your year to heal, or this is your season. That thing is healing, or the doctors are finally going to give you a solution. Some of you have been waiting for organs. It's about to be donated to you, honey. You're getting that organ. They found a match for you. Seven of Pentacles. Is that the end result? It can't be. That's the end result. God is beautiful, man. I like it. All right. So the Seven of Pentacles. So after the Tower, right? Something's gonna come to a halt, to a stop. Okay. And then there's going to be an analysis, and the outcome is going to be very beautiful. It's this Ace of Pentacles, right? So your healing really starts off rough. It starts off rough. It forces you into this Five of Swords energy. This is Aquarius energy. It forces you into this energy, right? Where you're left with no choice but. Oh, this is Libra, man. This is Libra. It's not Aqua. Aqua is 8, 9, 10. If it's Libra, then it's saying the Tower had to come to bring in the justice. And after the justice, there's going to be an analysis. Some of you, something wasn't done right before. Something wasn't done right before. This could also be an enemy of yours that is doing big crimes out there, right? And they never get caught. But they're going to do one small, simple, naughty thing. Like one silly thing, like a traffic ticket, yeah. And this person forgets to pay it, and a warrant of arrest goes out, and well, somebody just becomes excited in that department and decides to just look into this person. There's a lot of people who have warrants of arrest out, but when God brings a tower on somebody's life, all the police are just going to concentrate, not all the police, well, someone out there is just going to be curious to find out more about this individual, since they already have access to their details on the mainframe. And they're going to find a lot of things, and this person is going to be investigated, and then they're going to find bigger things from one small thing. Could have been a 600 rands fine that will lead this person into jail for crimes worth 6 million or up. Do you get it? So I feel like this Tower, it's something that it's a justice, because for this person to be imprisoned, they could have been tormenting you while they're on the outside. There's people that they shouldn't get freedom. When they get freedom, they abuse it, and that's why God takes it from them. Some of you, God doesn't want to kill these people. No, God doesn't want to take these people's lives. God wants to just slow things down, or slow them down, or stop them, prevent them from doing certain things, right? And so I feel like for some of you, this is how it starts. You're going to see something drastic happening, someone going to jail, but this is actually meant to help you and guide you. It's meant, you're being freed from somebody. Let me just put it like that. But it starts off with the Tower. Honeys, this was your reading. Honestly, it's not, I always feel the Sunday readings, I always enjoy them. I didn't enjoy this one as much as I would love to, but I hope that it gave you guidance and that you guys got some clarity, right? Okay, so do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love yourselves, love God, and therefore love others, okay? I love you. Until next time, darlings. Bye.